Hi, I'm Ella Mabasa. Sometimes I find it difficult to determine if my action is good or bad. I do have my confusions when it comes to the goodness or evilness of an act. That's why we have to study the determinants of morality. Human acts like studying, working, stealing, and shopping, which proceed from the deliberate free will of man, are linked to what we call norms, the standards of proper behavior. Only the human beings were given the freedom and will to choose between things. The determinants of morality are factors that serve as the measure of the goodness and the evilness of the human act. So there are three determinants of morality. The first determinant is the end of the action. This is considered as the primary determinant of morality. It refers to the natural purpose of the act, or it refers to the natural results of the action. To further understand the concept of the end of the action, let's take for example studying. The natural purpose or end result for studying is learning, and as you have observed, it is the same with all people in a way that if everyone will study, then they will learn something. Same with eating. The natural purpose of why we eat is for us to get our tummy full. This purpose or result is the same or applicable to all people. Now let's proceed to the second determinant of morality, which is the end of the actor. This refers to the intention or the motive of the doer of the act. This is to be distinguished from the end of the action. When we say the end of the actor, the motives of the agent varies with different individuals. So there are different intentions with different people. While for the end of the action, the motives of the agents are the same with all individuals. Example for the end of the actor. We have here biking. For this girl, her purpose is exercise. And for this guy, his purpose is to finish an errand. And for this third guy, his purpose is for fun. See? There is different motives between people. Now let's move to the end of the action. Our example here is studying. The end result for studying is learning. It is always the same with people, that learning is the goal why we study. The last determinant of morality is circumstances of the act. It refers to the conditions that affect the human act by increasing or decreasing the responsibility of the actor. These circumstances of the act are not considered part of the action, which means acts per se can exist without the circumstances. For example, eating meat on Good Friday. The condition here is Good Friday, and the human act is eating meat. The condition which is the Good Friday is not part of action because eating meat can still exist even without the former. However, circumstances affect the morality of the act. The following are considered the circumstances of the act because they can either aggravate or mitigate the culpability of the actor. First to consider is who. It refers to the person to whom the act is ascribed. What. It refers to the quality or the quantity of the object of the act. Where. Refers to the place where the act is performed. How. Refers to the manner or mode of act performed. By what means? Refers to the means employed by the actor. When? Refers to the circumstance of time. Last is why. Refers to the intention of the act. Now, Paul Glenn 1968 write 5 principles involving the implications of the circumstances of the act. First principle, an indifferent act can become good or evil through circumstances. Eating meat is neither good nor bad. However, eating meat on Good Friday intentionally is evil. Second, a good act can become evil through circumstances. Like giving money to poor people is a good action. However, giving money to the same poor people to buy votes during election is evil. Third, an intrinsically good act can become better, or intrinsically evil act can become worse through circumstances. Like visiting a sick person to comfort him is a good action. However, not visiting a sick person in the hospital out of hatred is worse. Fourth, an evil act can never become good through circumstances. Example, stealing money to buy food cannot make the action of stealing good. Fifth, a good act done with evil means destroys the entire objective goodness of the act. Like giving food to the hungry is a good action. However, giving money to the hungry through robbery is evil. Thank you so much. I hope you learned something from my report.